my language, you put the principles of Krishnamacharya into the brands and styles, into the yoga that you've previously learned. And then you're playing with a full pack of cards. Right? Then you're a yogi. What is a yogi? One who practices yoga. What is yoga? Yoga is direct intimacy with reality itself. What is reality? Nothing but a nurturing power that brings everything forth, you know. That's why we use this Lakshmi mantra. Om Shreem Shriyai Namaha. The nurturing source of all, you know, that came into being, took form when your mother and father surrendered to each other. Well, they weren't your mother and father, but as soon as they did, they became mother-father, right? And that mutual surrender. And look at the beauty that was formed as you. There's no requirement to look for this beauty. It's already existing. There's no requirement to look for power or Shakti or peace. It's already the form of reality itself. The yogic life, the religious life, is only to participate in it. Only. You're not trying to get anywhere, you know. Participation in the given, capital G if you like, for God, you know, the given reality. As this strength that is receptive. This is Hatha Yoga. You know, and my teacher Krishnamacharya, as a religious scholar, was emphatic. He said, if you have religion in your life, you need this. It's part of the ancient primordial wisdom tradition of humanity. There needs to be a yoga, a practicum, something that you can actually do. Otherwise, the brilliance of the text, the beautiful ideas, stay ideas that make you miserable because it seems like you haven't attained them yet. And we're all suffering that. We had this confessional yesterday where some people confessed, like going to the priest and saying, yes, I'm a seeker. You know, I'm looking for some ideal. The looking for an ideal implies that you don't have it. So the looking is the problem. So how do you make sure that you're not looking, you're not seeking in your yoga practice? With these principles of breath as the central feature, the foundation of the asana, right? And you've found that. I'm just saying, you have been initiated into yoga practice. Yesterday. And you have, you know, as a very intense, bright person, you can see how you go about putting these principles into the style that you previously enjoyed, right? Not to discredit that or say that that's wrong, it's just that it's not the full picture. That's what happened with Patabi and with Mr. Iyengar. They didn't get the full education. They had to leave as young boys. That's been spread around the world, their best attempt, you know, without a yoga education. And then the Americans picked it up with their drivenness and their, you know, that's part of the fitness and fashion industry. They turned it into this exaggeration, a muscular effort, you know. And you've found in your own experience that it's so counterproductive, it even hurts you, you know, it can wear out the joints, create back injury and so forth. So these principles need to be there. And thanks for putting them in. And now you teach it, you know. Don't just be someone who passes on the patterning that's been made up in LA or somewhere, you know. Be a yogi and teach yoga. And you change from being a yoga instructor to being a yoga teacher. You might even say yoga master, but that's a tricky word. Just capital Y, capital T. And self-empower everybody who comes to you, you know. Not creating this social dynamic of being the superior person that knows how to do it and everybody trying to get it from you. That social dynamic doesn't work. You know, the guru on the stage, the guy who's changed his name and wears a special outfit, you know, It doesn't work. The social dynamic of disempowerment. The guru is no more than a friend, no less than a friend, and you are that for your students, because you know how to do it. Hallelujah. Anything else to add to that, your experience this morning?
No, I mean, like, I think that's been bubbling for a long time. It's just like I found that your direction, and really with the opposites, up, down.
Yep.
Inhale, exhale, just provides like extreme clarity with like how to go about experiencing that.
Right.
Like, it's so easy to get like too, or maybe it's just for me to get too complicated about the whole thing.
Yeah. You keep it with that principle of the breath, strength that is receptive. You keep making subtle adjustments to the asana actually to sustain the receptivity of it. You perhaps sort of lighten the muscular effort if you notice that the inhalation is being obstructed, like that. So it becomes the self-correcting principle of the asana itself. It becomes the principle by which you're actually structuring the anatomy, I couldn't believe that when my teacher first said that. He said the breath does the anatomical structuring of the asana. What? Really, the breath does it. The breath does bandha and the breath does the asana. He said, make the breath the guru to the asana. You must obey your guru. The direct quote from Krishnamacharya, obey your guru. The breath is the guru, or the gauge to the asana. And he said, you can cheat the body. Will of mind can cheat the body and even hurt it. You make it as you've experienced, right? This determination to do stuff on your body. So the mind can cheat the body, but he said the breath can't cheat the body. So make the breath the guide to the asana. Yeah. And he said, if you treat a horse gently, soon the horse will do everything for you in terms of, what you want the horse to do. But he said, if you bully the horse will never do anything for you. So don't bully the body, right? With will of mind. Is everyone understanding what I'm saying? Yeah.